Did you just become a coach and you're looking to make more money? Well, then this video is for you.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, the marketing shaman, and I help coaches and healers go out there and create their first or their next 10K paydays where they go out there and generate $10,000 for their coaching or their healing businesses using a profitable presentation in 30 days or less. And in today's video, we're going to go over the 3 biggest mistakes that I made when I started my coaching business, specifically ways that you can prevent yourself from falling into these same traps. And we're going to make sure that you, in this video, get started going as fast as you can to making more money as a coach or a healer here very, very quickly. Without any further ado, let's head in to this video. All right, so first things first, before we go into the top 3 biggest mistakes that I made, I want to go into specifically, right, where coaches normally are when they get started. And usually if you're watching this video, it's usually one of 2 reasons. One is you're just getting started and you don't want to fall into the same mistakes and traps that most other coaches fall into. Or 2, right, you've been a coach for maybe a little while and you haven't seen the success that you want to see yet, so you're wanting to see if you're making any mistakes in your coaching or your healing business. So that's why you're here. And the biggest thing that we really want to identify is, where are you as a coach, right? First of all, did you just become a coach? Have you ever worked with anybody? Do you have any proof that what it is that you do can actually solve a problem? But we want to identify where exactly it is that we are so that we can start working toward where it is that we want to get to. As coaches, we got to remember that our job is helping, people get to goals or desires that are kind of up here. And we're meeting them down here, and it's our job to be that guide to help them get to where they want to get to. So ultimately, right, you as a coach right now, where is it that you want to get to? And ultimately, right, how can you build that execution plan to get to where you want to get to, regardless of regardless of if, you just got certified or you're not certified, or, as a coach, have signed up many clients and have made money, or maybe you haven't made your first dollar. Whatever it is, what is the goal that you want to reach to? And then we want to make sure that we have an execution plan on how to get there. But understanding where we are right now is going to be very, very important to us getting where we want to get to a lot faster. All right, so let's break down the 3 biggest mistakes that I made in my coaching business that cost me thousands of dollars. But ultimately, it's these 3 biggest mistakes that when I learned, right, how to resolve these mistakes, it helped me understand how to go out there and sign up a lot more clients a lot faster. So the first thing is going to be really what it was, or, in regards to the solution that I provided. Okay? Now, this is a big one because I believe a lot of coaches get into this space and the first thing they think is that they're just going to work one-on-one with people and they're going to fall into this consultant mindset. The thing is, though, is there's a lot of traps that happen, especially with new coaches, when it comes into the, working too much with one-on-one and getting caught in a freelancer trap, or ultimately not really having a goal or a target that you're helping people get to, where you're just giving them your advice about anything. And that's really not a coach, that's a consultant. So as a coach, we want to remember, right, there's kind of this like L bracket. And, all of the clients or prospects that need our help are looking to get to like this star here, right? And this is classified as a desire, or what we classify as a surface desire that they have. This is a goal or a target that they want to get to that is going to help them in their life, right? You as a coach, right, is going to meet them somewhere on a line like that of them wanting to get to that, goal or target. You as a coach is then going to help walk with them step by step as a guide to reaching that target. And ultimately, it's going to be your model, your system, or your thing that is going to help them, right, get to that target, get to that goal, get to the thing that they want to get to faster than if they didn't sign up with you before. So it's one of those things where you as a coach is going to play a guide, and you don't want to fall into the trap of, I'm just going to work with you one-on-one and I'm going to help you feel better. I'm going to work with you one-on-one and I'm just going to help you do X. So like the biggest thing is we really want to make sure that the solution that we provide has a goal or a target within a specific time frame that we can let them know specifically what it is that we're going to do for them and how fast it's actually going to be resolved for them, whatever problem it is that they have. And then last and certainly not least, in regards to the solution, we also want to make sure that we're putting together offers, right? Not products. I think a lot of coaches come out, and again, it goes back to that one-on-one. I'll work with you one-on-one. You get 8 calls with me, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, though, is, one-on-one is not always the best solution, and specifically not always the best solution for a lot of people who, are very busy, or a lot of people who, are high-level executives or entrepreneurs or CEOs that have big, busy schedules, because one-on-one is a very heavy thing. So understanding specifically, right, how you can create an offer that is going to answer all their internal objections and all their external objections, while also letting them know, right, what the main solution is, as well as giving them a reason to take action now. That's going to be a lot more stronger than just one singular solution, and that's going to help a lot more people sign up with you a lot faster. All right, so before I go over to the next biggest mistake that I made when I started my coaching business and how I was able to get over these mistakes and start building a multi-6-figure coaching business called Life Coach Launch, helping coaches and healers go out there and make more money, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day showing coaches and healers so they can go out there and make more money. Specifically, go out there and create their first or their next 10K payday where they generate $10,000 or more for their coaching or healing business using a profitable presentation in 30 days or less. Make sure to click that button below and subscribe. All right, so let's go into the second piece now. So we had the first piece and really the solution, right? When it all starts really with that solution, right? Because like when we have the solution, we can go into our niches, we can start building our messaging, and we can really go in there and build out, right, that irresistible offer that people are going to be running after. The next thing that I really made a big mistake on came in regards to when I started my business, understanding what my business was for. I think at the very beginning with a lot of coaches, we jump into the business and we want to get into the business, we want to help people, and there's all these things, but then we start getting the fruits of our labor and we forget about what the labor is actually doing itself. And in the long term, as you're growing your business, right, you're getting more and more detached from the customers that are becoming part of the business, and ergo, right, you're starting to lose your personal touch and your intrinsic value to your company. So, the biggest thing to remember is that our business is about them, not us, okay? And the biggest thing that I tell people in regards to this concept, especially after I learned this, was that, as coaches, it's a lot more fruitful for our businesses. It's a lot more opportunistic for our businesses when we're out there talking about what we've helped other people achieve and what we've done to help other people achieve that, instead of talking about what a successful coaching business has done for our life, which is what I think a lot of people want to go to. Is like, hey, look, I've made all this money in my coaching business. Look at my car. Look at my look at this wall of keys. Look at my car. Look at my house. Look at my wife or my husband. Look at the life that I've created. Well, us starting a coaching or a healing business is, and the people that we're helping could care less about what our business has been able to do for us. They care more about what our business is going to be able to do for them, and how you can demonstrate how you can actually help them doing that for them and helping them either get away from that problem or closer to that goal that they want to get to. So the biggest thing that I really want to make sure to really pound down in this section is that when you're thinking about your business and you're out there and you're talking about your business and you're out there and you're prospecting, you're looking for new clients, or you're generating leads, whatever it is, but you're trying to get eyeballs on your business so that people who need your help will want to take action and want to work with you. We want to make sure that everything that we talk about is about helping them, not about how our business has helped us. All right, so we went over the first 2 biggest mistakes that I made, the not really having a solution or a specific correct offer that I was able to offer people consistently. I also especially once I started get a little bit of success in my business, it started becoming about what my business was able to provide for me and not for the customers that I was serving, and that can really go downhill fast. And a great book to read on that, where they talk about that concept, is how to win friends and influence people. It's one of my favorite books. It's written by Dale Carnegie. But you can go down and you can go read that book. I'll put a link here for it. But you can go down there and you can read that book, and then ultimately, right, how to win friends and influence people. In the first section of that book, right, it specifically talks about this right here, and how you're going to be able to influence the most people when you focus on them. And that's what makes this so powerful when you nail it. Okay. The last thing that I really made a mistake in doing was what I classify as sales flow. Now, some people are going to call this a sales process, but I'm going to call it, I like calling it a sales flow, especially with working with a lot of energy coaches and, being pretty empathic myself. I like, I definitely like the word flow here. Now, what I mean by this is when I, really started getting consistent in my business, one of the things I didn't do is I didn't document. So I really didn't document my successes or my failures, and I wasn't documenting on really how I could get better. I just sort of woke up and went as fast as I could because I worked alone in my business. I had to figure things out and I had to get a lot of stuff done quickly so that I could go out there and make rent, right? But the thing was, and especially as I grew, I realized that I was, adding restraints to my business that was preventing my business from being able to grow because I didn't have anything documented, and I wasn't able to document my successes and then go back and do more of my successes a lot more frequently, which was going to help position me and the business to be around more people who needed our help, and ultimately to be able to go out there with a consistent way to make money. So ultimately what we want to make sure that we do in regards to our sales flow and process is we want to make sure that we have a sales flow and process that is consistently bringing in clients each and every week, and we want to make sure that we are increasing our impact and our influence in the marketplace as we are doing that. Now, whatever that might be, we want to make sure that we are doing what we classify as consistent sales actions inside of our business. And we want to make sure that we're doing them every day so that we can have opportunities, so that we can find opportunities every day of people who might need our help. Now, the big thing that we do over here at Life Coach Launch, and the big thing that I do and teach our coaches that work with us is this idea of what's called a profitable, presentation. So what a profitable presentation is going to be is it's ultimately going to be a demonstration, right? I mean, I didn't invent a profitable presentation. It was actually invented by the cavemen, right? When they used to demonstrate to get things that they wanted. But when you look at a lot of coaches and a lot of healers, especially the ones that are making billions of dollars, yes, Billy with a B, right, of dollars in the marketplace, what are they doing? They're consistently putting on demonstrations in the marketplace, showcasing exactly how they can help people by actually helping them, and then making them an offer at the end of that demonstration so that they can sign up multiple people at once. We call this a profitable presentation, and in the next segment I'm going to break down step by step exactly how we use a profitable presentation to make more money as a coach in our coaching business. So I just went over with you 3 of the biggest mistakes that I made inside my coaching business when, really when I got started, or really in that first year or two in building the coaching business, on the way to building, a multi 6-figure business, coaching business here at Life Coach Launch. And, really one of the things that I want to do in this video is, kind of not only recap what we went over, but also give you my suggestion on what I would do in regards to not making this mistake. In regards to your solution, the first thing that we went over, the biggest thing that I would look at is it all starts with your solution, right? What are you providing to the marketplace? And usually when people are building offers, they get a little worried about well, is my offer this, or is my offer that? When you find a solution, right, that is going to be a solution that is a real solution that is going to solve a real problem that people want help for, usually people are going to leap at that. Then what we want to do is on the reactive side, we want to start finding out what these people would like that might help them believe or add intrinsic value to that solution in regards to internal objections, answering the question of, can I do this? Or external objection, answering the question of, do I have the resources to get this done? And then we want to make sure that we, are going out there and that we are providing not only a solution, but providing an offer in a bundle of things that is going to help them believe and also help them get to, the solution that they want to get to even faster. Now, the next thing is really comes into the business not being about us, but it being about them. And we got to always remember that we built this business to serve others, right? As coaches, we're serving others on a daily basis and helping people get to that goal. One of the things that I would definitely want to dive into a little bit more here in regards to making sure that you don't make this mistake is we want to remember that we are a coach, right, solving one problem, right? And we don't want to get out there and start trying to be, the jack of all trades and solving all problems for all people, right? Could you go out there and could you do that? Maybe, but it's all going to be surface level stuff, and ultimately you're not going to have any foundation that you're going to be able to build on, right? Generalists get slaughtered. Specialists get paid. And the truth of the matter is when you get hurt, right, and you go break your back, do you go to your general doctor or do you go to a specialist to fix your back? You would go to your specialist, right? And when people want to come with you to get help with the problem that you solve, you want to be the specialist in that market. You want to be the specialist that people know of. You want to be the specialist that people talk about, right? When anybody who needs the help that you help with or that you provide, start talking about that specific problem. And the way that you do that, right, is by specifically making your business about them and specifically specifically, congratulating and celebrating, but specifically talking about the amazing people that you're able to help and what you're able to help them do and how much that was able to help them in their life. And the last piece really that I really want to go over is having a consistent sales flow or sales system that you are going to be able to not only do and follow, but be able to measure on a weekly and monthly basis, so that you are going to be able to measure your results and measure your progress in regards to not only getting your message out there, but in regards, right, to finding people who need your help. It all comes back down to sales, and it all comes back down to how much money we're making, because if we don't make enough money in our business, we're not really going to be able to have a business. This is a for-profit business, not a charity. So we need to measure the amount of money that we're making, set goals, and then aim to reach those goals in regards to the people that we're wanting to help. So what we want to make sure that we are doing is that we have a sales system that we're able to consistently use, and we use a profitable presentation sales system, and we kind of sell around our profitable presentations where we invite people to weekly workshops, weekly challenges, stuff like that, weekly master classes, and we're able to help people by actually helping them and invite a lot of people who have the same problem to write these presentations, where we're then able to help them by actually help them get to a goal that they have, and then by making them an offer to help them get to the bigger goal that they want to get to. This helps us keep a lot of momentum in our company, and it's one of those things that's also going to get a lot of eyeballs on you, just like it did us, and it's going to help you grow your company and start signing up a lot of new clients a lot faster. Are you a coach or healer who's looking to make more money? Well, I just got done with what I classify as my perfect profitable presentation pack, and inside my perfect profitable presentation pack, I'm going to show you exactly how we do that. What we do is we put together profitable presentations where we go out there and we present to people in workshops and summits and master classes and in challenges, and we go out there, right, and we help people by actually helping them and then offer to help them more at the end of that profitable presentation. This perfect profitable presentation pack is going to be my free course, template, and script for you that is going to walk you through how to build your perfect profitable presentation here in the next day. So make sure to click on the link down there in the description and grab your perfect profitable presentation pack right now, so you can be well on your way to building the perfect profitable presentation that's going to help take your coaching business right to the moon. And don't forget, we all win when we all win. Make a choice to win today and go down there and grab your perfect profitable presentation pack right now. We'll see you in the next video.